Welcome, Leo. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for December 8th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Something deep within you has been stirring lately. An invisible weight, a subtle sense of resistance, as if the road ahead has grown thick with fog. You may have poured yourself into a dream, a connection, or a goal with hope in your heart, only to find that progress slowed and your energy began to feel misplaced. This isn't a sign of failure, far from it. It's the universe asking you to pause, to check the direction of your inner compass. Often, when we find ourselves stuck, it's because our focus has slipped into the illusion, a version of reality that doesn't truly reflect who we are or what we want to call in. You've been holding yourself to impossible standards, measuring your journey against timelines and ideals that were never meant to define you. These expectations, though well-intended, have turned into silent burdens. They've whispered that you should be further along, better, stronger. But the truth is, your evolution isn't linear. It's a spiral. And spirals take you inward before they expand you outward. The pressure you feel isn't a punishment. It's an invitation to slow down, clear the noise, and tune in again to what's real for you. Now is the time to soften into solitude. Step back from the overstimulation, the endless scrolling, the automatic habits that pull you away from your center. Clean your space, declutter your mind, unplug from the surface-level distractions. In the quiet, you'll hear the whispers of your soul guiding you back to clarity. Sometimes, what seems like procrastination is really preservation. Sometimes, what feels like avoidance is your spirit saying, "Not yet, you're still gathering your light." Remember, doing the opposite of what you usually do can shift everything. If your default is over-efforting, try releasing. If you tend to overthink, try doing something tangible, something that grounds you in the moment. Movement, organization, fresh air, small tasks, these aren't just chores, they're medicine. They stir your energy back into flow. They remind you that your power isn't found in forcing the outcome, it's found in returning to alignment. Think of your journey like preparing a dish. If the flavor's not right, don't keep stirring the same ingredients with frustration. Step away. Let the space open your creativity. Do something unrelated, fold laundry, light a candle, read something for fun. When you return, your intuition will bring fresh inspiration, new insights, a better recipe. Obstacles don't shrink from staring. They dissolve when your energy rises above them. You're not disconnected from abundance. It's simply waiting for you to recalibrate. The more you try to fix what isn't flowing, the more drained you'll feel. Instead, ask yourself, where else can I grow? What area of life is calling for my presence right now? It may be as simple as resting more or finally tackling a task you've been avoiding. These shifts seem small, but they unlock major transformations in your energy. And when your frequency changes, your reality follows. Let go of guilt over past choices. You did your best with what you knew at the time. The mind will replay scenes that didn't work out, but the soul is always pushing you forward. Don't sit in the memory of an outcome you can't change. Let it breathe. Let it be a teacher, not a prison. If you've absorbed patterns like procrastination, scarcity, or self-doubt from your past or your upbringing, recognize them. Not to blame, but to reclaim. What you name, you can transform. What you understand, you no longer have to fear. Instead of fearing the traits you've inherited or absorbed, choose again. You don't have to repeat them. You don't have to carry them. You get to decide, what kind of energy do I want to embody? Who am I when I'm free from the stories I didn't write? There are opportunities orbiting you now, waiting for your readiness. But readiness isn't about perfection. It's about alignment. It's about feeling your own power return as you create satisfaction in the small, sacred routines of life. If a method or path feels too heavy right now, don't abandon the dream. Just find a lighter way in. Explore, play, research, write it out. Whether it's learning about a new passion, a business idea, or something as simple as making better meals. Let your curiosity lead the way. Anything that lingers in your mind is there for a reason. Don't ignore it. Write it down. Learn about it. Engage with it in small ways. Understanding transforms fear into empowerment. You don't need to have all the answers today. You just need to follow the thread of inspiration. Trust that it's leading you somewhere worthwhile. You are exactly where you need to be. Everything you've been moving through is guiding you to greater clarity, deeper peace, and a more soul-aligned expression of your gifts. Keep going. Stay curious. And above all, keep choosing the version of you that feels most like truth. You're closer than you think. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Leo, today's energy glows with an unmistakable intensity, one that mirrors your own fire. There is a sense of emotional awakening, spiritual clarity, and decisive transformation unfolding around you. The reading inspired by your reference text reveals deep movement in your love life, your personal growth, and your long-term destiny. Someone's obsession, your rising power, and divine justice all intertwine to shape a pivotal day. Card 1. Strength. Strength, your ruling card, appears today as a reminder of your radiant presence. You are operating from a state of inner mastery, one shaped by the past challenges that transformed you. The reference text speaks of deep wounds and difficult chapters that forged your resilience, and strength confirms this path. Today, your patience, emotional control, and integrity become magnetizing forces. Someone feels drawn to your essence, not because of what you say, but because of the quiet power you radiate. This card also prepares you for meaningful decisions that require compassion rather than force. You are stepping into your higher self. Card 2. The Tower. The Tower aligns perfectly with the transcript's message of lives being shaken, worlds being moved, and unexpected revelations. Today, Leo, a sudden shift occurs, either internally or in the life of someone connected to you. This moment is not destruction, it is liberation. The Tower clears what no longer aligns with your destined path. A person who has been distant, confused, or overwhelmed by emotion may have a breakthrough that changes the entire trajectory of your connection. For you, it symbolizes the falling away of fear. Something you believed was lost is actually preparing to return in a stronger form. Card 3. Justice. Justice mirrors the Justitia Divina repeatedly emphasized in your reference text. Today, the universe balances the scales on your behalf. Whether you've faced betrayal, emotional exhaustion, or unfair situations, a karmic correction unfolds. This may involve legal contracts, agreements, or decisions you must finalize. Documents, conversations, or commitments appear in your path. Justice reminds you that delays were protection. What felt slow or difficult was only preparing the perfect outcome. You are supported by higher forces who ensure that what is meant for you cannot be taken, distorted, or delayed any longer. Card 4. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups brings a wave of new emotional beginnings. Whether this relates to a past connection rekindling, a new person entering your life, or a current bond deepening, today marks the opening of the heart. As the transcript highlights, someone is imagining a life with you, living under the same roof, building stability, dreaming of commitment. The Ace confirms that love is not only present but overflowing. If someone has been secretive or distant, the emotions they've held inside begin to rise to the surface. For you, Leo, this card announces emotional renewal and a softened heart ready to receive. Card 5. The Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles aligns with the theme of balancing opportunities, two choices, or dos amores mentioned in the reading. Today, you may feel pulled between two possible directions, whether in love, career, or personal priorities. This card asks you to evaluate what aligns with your long-term happiness, not what temporarily comforts you. You are entering a phase of major reconstruction, both emotionally and financially. While the energy may feel chaotic, you have everything you need to choose wisely. Flexibility and intuition are essential today. Card 6. The High Priestess. Just as the transcript speaks of someone watching you from a distance, observing in silence, and keeping feelings hidden, The High Priestess confirms powerful unspoken energy surrounding you. Someone thinks of you constantly, but conceals their emotions out of fear, pride, or uncertainty. For you, Leo, this card calls you to trust your intuition. Something that seems lost is actually alive beneath the surface. The High Priestess also encourages you to pause before reacting. There are truths emerging, but they are not yet fully visible. Let the revelations come to you without forcing them. Card 7. The Knight of Wands. Today, someone rushes toward you with determination and passion. The transcript describes a person who is obsessionato, impulsive, inspired, and afraid of losing you, and this knight embodies exactly that. Expect communication, pursuit, or a bold gesture. This is fiery, electric energy that mirrors your own. It may be someone who once hesitated or pulled away, but is now ready to fight for you. This card also reflects your own momentum. Your creativity accelerates, opportunities ignite, and you reclaim your confidence with force. Card 8. Judgment. Judgment ties the entire reading together. This is your resurrection moment. As the transcript repeats, you are rising like the phoenix, economically, emotionally, spiritually. Judgment brings clarity, purpose, and divine intervention. Old cycles end. New destinies begin. A decision must be made soon, one that defines the direction of your love life and your personal evolution. You are being guided by higher forces, ancestors, and spiritual guardians. Today marks a breakthrough, a calling, and a powerful awakening. Today's reading for Leo is a powerful blend of passion, justice, inner strength, and destiny. Strength anchors you in resilience. The Tower shakes what must fall. Justice ensures fairness, and the Ace of Cups opens the heart to new or renewed love. The Two of Pentacles shows choices ahead. The High Priestess reveals hidden truths. The Knight of Wands rushes toward you with passion, and Judgment crowns your day with divine rebirth. You are stepping into a chapter where love stabilizes, destiny activates, and emotional clarity returns. Trust the process. You are being guided, protected, and elevated at every moment. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Financial energy around you today is charged with momentum and recovery, Leo. The influence of justice and judgment signals that the universe is rearranging circumstances to bring you long overdue balance. If you've been carrying the weight of financial burdens, delayed payments, or unfulfilled promises, today marks the beginning of resolution. The scales are shifting back in your favor, not by coincidence, but through cosmic alignment. Something that once felt hopeless begins to feel possible again. The Two of Pentacles shows you juggling various responsibilities, perhaps trying to stay afloat during a period of uncertainty. Yet, this card also brings a reminder of your natural adaptability, your ability to reorganize, refocus, and re-strategize even when life feels hectic. Today, you may find clarity around financial priorities, and a more efficient system may reveal itself as you begin to streamline where your time and money go. Unexpected opportunities may pop up, especially those involving collaborations or new ventures. The Knight of Wands brings fast-moving prospects, suggesting an offer that requires quick action or a decision that cannot be postponed for too long. Trust your instincts, not your fears. This energy encourages you to remain open to something that might initially appear risky but carries real potential. The Ace of Cups, though typically emotional, has an interesting financial twist today. It symbolizes renewal and inspiration, particularly in projects that rely on creativity, intuition, or emotional intelligence. If you're in a field related to art, design, writing, care, healing, or entertainment, expect a surge of vision and motivation. A fresh idea could produce an unexpected boost in income. With strength reinforcing your perseverance, you may notice newfound discipline in managing your resources. This card reminds you that even when circumstances get tough, your inner power remains unshaken. Your financial growth now comes from patience, wise choices, and trusting your long-term stability more than short-term gratification. Lastly, The Tower suggests a sudden change involving money, not necessarily negative, but disruptive enough to reroute your financial path. Whether you cut ties with an old financial pattern, close a draining chapter, or embrace a new pathway, what falls away today is making space for long-term prosperity. Allow the transformation. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for December 8th are 65, 22, 4, 17, 52, 80. Daily love. Love is the highlight of your reading today, Leo, pulsating with fire, destiny, and emotional renewal. The presence of the Ace of Cups confirms that someone's feelings for you deepen significantly. Whether aligned with a new connection or someone from your past, this card announces a sincere emotional opening. Someone imagines a life with you, a home, stability, shared routines, and is beginning to see you as their safe haven. The intensity hinted in your reference text appears again through the Knight of Wands, signaling someone charging toward you with passion, urgency, and a desire to claim their place in your life. This person is done with hesitation. They're ready to reveal what they've kept hidden. Whether you welcome this energy or not, it will not be subtle. Expect boldness, honesty, and possibly a confession. Your own emotional landscape evolves through strength, your ruling card. You're ready to love from a place of maturity, clarity, and inner peace. Once, you may have loved with fear or impulsiveness. Now you love with intention. Strength shows that you're no longer entertaining connections that drain or confuse you. Only those who match your emotional courage can stand beside you now. The High Priestess confirms that much has been kept beneath the surface. Someone has been observing you quietly, watching your actions, reading your energy, and anticipating the right moment to approach. If you feel a spiritual pull toward someone, trust it. This bond may trace back through past lives or shared karmic threads. Meanwhile, the Tower shakes up your love story in a dramatic way. Something you believed was over may resurrect. A truth may be revealed that shifts your entire perspective, or an unexpected encounter may change everything you thought you knew about your future in love. This is a day where illusions collapse and authenticity rises. Finally, judgment signals reconciliation, resolution, or spiritual awakening. You're being led toward the person who aligns with your higher purpose. Whether it's someone old or someone new, this connection has destiny etched around it. Expect conversations about the future, transparency, and mutual realizations that bring emotional clarity. At work, professionally, today holds transformation, strategic decisions, and elevated confidence. The presence of justice suggests that fairness, recognition, or long-awaited validation comes into play. If you've dealt with workplace politics, misunderstandings, or being undervalued, the scales tilt in your favor. Your integrity shines through, and the universe ensures you're treated with the respect you've earned. The Two of Pentacles indicates you may be balancing multiple work-related responsibilities or decisions. You might feel stretched between professional duties, side projects, or new opportunities calling your name. This card reminds you that flexibility and good time management will be crucial. Today is a good day to reorganize your schedule or delegate where you can. The Knight of Wands brings fast-moving opportunities, perhaps a sudden assignment, a spontaneous idea, or an unexpected offer. Whether you accept or decline depends on your long-term vision. But the energy encourages bravery. Take inspired action. Work with momentum rather than resisting it. The presence of the Tower shows that a major shift may occur in your work environment. This could be restructuring, a leadership change, or an abrupt ending that ultimately leads to something better. What collapses today is clearing a path for something more aligned with your talents and ambitions. Don't fear this shakeup. It's a divine reset. Strength reinforces your leadership today. You command respect through calm authority rather than force. This energy enhances your ability to negotiate, solve problems, communicate strategically, and inspire others. You're emerging as someone others look to, not because you demand it, but because you naturally embody competence and stability. Finally, judgment indicates an awakening in your career path. You may feel called toward a new direction, a fresh purpose, or a professional identity that better matches your spiritual growth. This card reminds you that your work isn't just a job, it's part of your soul mission. Listen to your intuition. It's guiding you toward the next stage of your evolution.
Health.
Your health reading today centers on emotional release, energy clearing, and strengthening of the mind-body connection. The High Priestess plays a major role here, urging you to listen to your inner signals. If your body has been sending subtle messages, fatigue, tension, or a need for rest, today is the moment to honor those signals. Your intuition is your greatest healer. Strength appears as a reminder of your resilience. This card connects strongly to physical vitality and inner stamina. If you've been working on building healthier habits, they begin to take root. You may also feel a boost in self-discipline, making it easier to stay consistent with exercise or dietary goals. The Tower, though disruptive, indicates the breaking down of old patterns, perhaps a lifestyle habit, emotional burden, or stress response that no longer serves you. While the shift may feel intense initially, it clears the way for renewed well-being. Think of it as a detox from outdated energy. The soothing energy of the Ace of Cups supports emotional healing today. If you've been battling sadness, anxiety, or emotional exhaustion, this card introduces relief. Expressive outlets, journaling, talking, praying, painting become powerful tools for clearing emotional blocks. Today is particularly favorable for forgiving yourself and letting go emotionally. Justice suggests balance is essential. If you've been overworking, today urges rest. If you've avoided necessary self-care, today pushes you toward correction. The more balanced your routine, the stronger your health becomes. Lastly, Judgment signals renewal. Your body and spirit begin working together again. A new health chapter begins, not through force, but through awakening. You understand your needs more intuitively today, enabling you to care for yourself with greater wisdom. Family and friends. Family energy today revolves around rebuilding bridges, reconnecting, and understanding hidden emotions. The Tower suggests a family dynamic may have experienced disruption recently, miscommunication, distance, or sudden change. Today brings insight and the beginning stages of reconstruction. What felt broken is now being reassembled with honesty and clarity. Justice plays a central role, bringing fairness and resolution. If there have been disagreements or imbalances within the family, the scales start to recalibrate. Conversations today may feel more transparent, more genuine. There's a sense of being heard, perhaps for the first time in a long time. The emotional depth of the Ace of Cups flows strongly through your family sector. This card symbolizes compassion and renewed connections. A relative who has been distant may reach out. Someone may share heartfelt words or express gratitude. There is emotional softness surrounding your home life today, encouraging empathy. The High Priestess acknowledges unspoken feelings within the family. Not everything is said aloud, but much is felt. You may sense the emotional needs of a loved one without them verbalizing their struggles. Trust your intuition. It will guide you on when to speak, when to listen, and when to simply offer your presence. Strength reminds you of your role as a stabilizer within the family. Whether you intend to or not, you often become the one others rely on. Today you hold the emotional center. Your calm, your understanding, and your grounded energy bring comfort to those around you. Finally, Judgment suggests a family renewal, either through forgiveness, reunion, or the closing of an old chapter. You may finally understand a pattern linked to your ancestry or childhood. This card brings enlightenment, clarity, and the possibility of a fresh start within your family bonds. Compatibility. Today, Leo, your strongest cosmic compatibility shines with Sagittarius, Aries, and Libra, each bringing a different kind of harmony into your field. Sagittarius fuels your adventurous spirit, encouraging big dreams and bold moves. Aries mirrors your fire, creating instant attraction and mutual respect. Libra balances your intensity with grace, diplomacy, and thoughtfulness. The Ace of Cups intensifies your emotional connection with water signs, especially Pisces and Cancer. These signs help you soften, open your heart, and embrace vulnerability. Today's readings suggest someone with strong water energy may be quietly thinking about you, or even longing for you. The Knight of Wands amplifies your synergy with fellow fire signs. Passion, spontaneity, and electric chemistry run high. You may experience flirty exchanges, romantic sparks, or meaningful gestures from someone radiating fiery energy. With justice present, air signs like Gemini and Aquarius stimulate your mind. Conversations flow easily, and these signs might help you see a situation from a more rational perspective. A Libra or Gemini may be instrumental in delivering news or clarity today. The High Priestess links you strongly to intuitive or spiritual signs. This includes Pisces, Scorpio, and even certain earth signs who possess a deep, introspective quality. These signs feel your energy deeply and sense the transformations happening within you. Lastly, strength makes you attractive to all signs today, but particularly those who appreciate authenticity, courage, and emotional transparency. No matter the sign, your aura is magnetic. Someone cannot stop thinking about you. Your lucky color today. Gold is your power color today, symbolizing radiance, triumph, and divine favor. It enhances your natural charisma and aligns your aura with prosperity and emotional clarity. The phrase of the day: when the universe shifts things out of your life, it's because something brighter is waiting to enter. Trust the rearrangement. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.